Hi, welcome back to Lauralign. Today is all about the ups and the downs. You'll see what I mean. Bring your water, dress in something cozy, and let's get to it. Hello, and welcome or welcome back to my personal yoga practice. Take your time here. Sit in whatever position you would like, or you can go ahead and start off immediately on your back. Drink some water, take off your glasses, rub your temples, your jaw, and your scalp. You know, just the usual things. Roll those eyeballs around in your eyes. Get some life going in your limbs. So welcome whatever kind of organic movement you'd like here. I really do like starting off on the back because most of us don't really get to lay down throughout the day and take little breaks like that or anything. So it can really help the spine just straighten out whatever it's got going on. Super, super comfy. So give yourself a little bit of time here, just exploring what you need to work on today, what feels good for you. And I will do the same. Remember, you can always walk the shoulders underneath you. Whenever you are done with your little self-love massage time, you can meet me here on the back with the feet firmly planted, as wide as the mat, knees together, folded inward. Just taking a moment just to breathe. You can have the legs out as wide as you need to. I like putting my knees like this because you don't need to think about holding them up. So just to set some intentions for today, we are going to basically go from a downward dog to an upward facing dog and kind of flow between the two a little bit. So get started with that whenever you'd like, if you're jumping ahead. Otherwise, first I would like to just stretch out the legs just a little bit so you can bring the soles of the feet very close to the bum, legs together, and just bring one of your legs up. So starting with the left leg here. Just a nice little hamstring stretch here. You can flex that foot or point it. Can always go knee bent. Same thing on the other side. Only lifting this right leg whenever we found our foundation on the left side here. So left foot, all four corners pressing into the mat. You can even lift those toes just to double check that you got them. You got all four corners, I mean. It almost sounds like I was talking about your toes. Do you have toes? Lift them. I mean... Anyways, once you've found that foundation, you can do the same thing on the right side, wrapping the leg around that right thigh, kind of pulling it close to your chest here. Little hip opener. Just move organically, whatever you feel like you need. Just try to think about alignment. So pay attention to whether your leg is kind of going in or coming out. Just try to keep it straight. Toes, ankle, knees, and hips all in one long line. If you have a prop available to you, like a strap, you can always use that to help. Coming up into seated. You don't have to stay here long. I'm just going to touch the toes a little bit here before cat-cow. So it's basically going to go here, cat-cow, plank, downward facing dog, upward facing dog after a chaturanga or optional chaturanga. And if you're just like, I don't know what any of that means, don't worry, I got you. That's what we're here for. So, transitioning to cat-cow. Cat-cow playtime as always. You know your body best. Just press into your fingers, your toes. Feel an alignment with the spine, an extension that is the neck. Go gently on yourself. You don't need to force yourself into anything crazy right now. That's what the plank is for. Moving as we are, we explore explore the flow between upward facing dog and downward facing dog. And as we do so, we're going to talk a little bit about life's ups and downs, because let's face it, we all have them, right? You wouldn't know how good you had it without the downs. So we can come back into an extended child's pose, toes touching, knees as wide as the mat, arms however you like, before we move into our first plank of the day. All right, after a couple deep breaths there, it's time. Move into your plank, focus on your alignment, move slowly. There is no rush. It's not you against anyone, it's you versus you. Am I right? And here we go, remembering to breathe deeply. Elbow creases shining forward. Downward facing dog on an exhale. Isn't it funny that our bodies have to go up in order to create downward facing dog, and down in order to create upward facing dog? I don't know. I mean, it's both. It's both. Like, I understand why they were named such. It's the way you are facing. It's the way your face is facing. So face is facing down in downward facing dog, and your face is facing up in upward facing dog. But I digress. Our bodies had to move upward. So what I'm trying to do here is tie this into the theme of our day, and I think I'm failing at it, but words are hard. It's all about the balance, though. The up and the down together, right? The good and the bad together. Okay, so what we're going to do here, you can come down onto your knees and then transition into upward facing dog, or you can chaturanga to get there, so coming back through plank. Now, my chaturanga is not all the way there, but basically the concept is you go forward on your plank and lower yourself down. Okay, lower yourself down with your arms slowly to your belly. That's chaturanga. So you can add that to this little flow. I will not be doing that. So coming here, you can do like a little baby cobra, kind of palms clasp, elbows out wide, so like a supported little baby cobra, practicing the back bend here as we ready ourselves for the full upward facing dog. Breathing deeply into the belly. Forehead comes to the mat for a little rest if needed. And you can practice with your upward facing dog. Breathing in deeply, using those abs to protect your lower back. And we flow. You move however you would like to move. Coming back through plank if you would like to. Or just going straight to down dog. Maybe you add a child's pose in there. Just go with the flow today. Knowing you can rest whenever you like. Maybe add some upper body twisting in there using whatever prop you may have. In my case, it's this here shelf that also holds my beautiful custom built PC. Taking as long as you need to. If you find a good spot, stay there. There's no wrong or right when it comes to yoga, as long as you're not hurting yourself, of course. So, I mean, like, technically there is. But just in the sense of alignment and safety and certain knowledge, etc. Anyways, I'm babbling. Just play here. Just play in whatever little area you want to be in. Trying things out. I'm gonna flow once more before we do some supine twists and then shavasana. So we're getting there. These bangs are crazy. I really feel like I'm in the 90s right now with like this Lisa Frank outfit I got going on here and my little bangs, my little straight bangs. Okay. I'm a fan of that little flow. I'm glad I gave it a chance. Meet me on your back whenever you are done with your flow. Take a couple deep breaths when you get here. Okay, we are gonna do some very easy twisting. So hips come to the right and feet. And knees can be stacked and dropped to the left. We're gonna move those feet underneath the knees. So legs are around 90 degrees or so. I mean, you can play with that as you need to, whatever feels best for you. Keeping those shoulders on the ground. Hands can come to low ribs or wherever feels nice. And coming through center. Same thing on the other side. Whenever you're done with your twisting, full body stretch, legs out, arms up, squeeze it all in, and let it go. Relax the skin of the face. Let it all melt into the mat here for just a little bit longer for the most precious pose, Shavasana. It's here that once more we can reflect on the ups and downs of life, knowing that whenever you're down, ultimately, it eventually goes right back up. When you're in the up, hopefully you can appreciate it a little bit more. And when you're down, take comfort in knowing that tomorrow is a new day. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this journey of my personal yoga practice. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.